Hello everyone, welcome in today's video. In this video tutorial, we'll be discussing the new features of the Marketplace Multi-Vendor module for Magento 2. As we know, Multi-Vendor Marketplace extension converts your Magento store into a complete online market shop. So in Marketplace Multi-Vendor module, we have added some new features, and in this video, we'll be discussing one of the main feature, that is hiding of buyers and sellers information. So let's see how these features work. Firstly, you have to go to the demo. From there, you can go to backend and front end. You have to log in into your account. By using this feature, sellers and buyer information will be hidden from each other. The admin has the option to enable or disable this setting. So let's see how the admin can manage this setting. For this, admin has to go to stores, then configuration, then in here marketplace, and after that seller profile page setting. So as you can see here seller profile page setting. Here's an option called display seller profile and it is selected as yes. So when the option is selected as yes, the information between the seller and the buyer will be visible to each other. So let's see how this works. Let's say it is yes right now. So for the seller, you can see here's an option called seller profile. So when the seller clicks on it, seller can see his own profile including all the details, and he can edit his profile by going to seller profile when the display seller profile option is enabled. So let's see what happens when we disable it. Let's select it as no and then save config. So now display seller profile is set it as no. Let's see what happens when we again go to this option. Just refresh it and you will see that you cannot see the seller profile anymore. Seller don't have the option to see his profile or edit his profile through his dashboard. So this is the first thing that this option does. So the other thing is the marketplace landing page. So when a seller, let's just enable this setting as yes and then save config. It is selected as yes. Now from here we can go to sell. So this is the marketplace landing page. Here you can see all the seller information which are present in your marketplace. So as you can see, all the sellers, that is garment shop, home decor, electronic, footwear, all the seller informations are visible to you. So now let's see what happens when we disable this option. Save config and then we just have to refresh this page. So now as you can see, the seller part has been removed from here, or we can say the seller part is hidden for the seller to see other sellers in the marketplace. So this option hides the seller information from the marketplace landing page. And the other thing that this does is on the product page. Now let's go to a product page. Let's say we want to buy this shirt. So this is the product page. Here you can see that the seller information is not visible to the customer. So in the configuration setting, display seller profile option is selected as no. Now let's just select it as yes and then save config, and then we will see how this will change the things on the product page. So firstly, there was no seller information. Now just refresh the page. And now, as you can see here, the customer can see the seller's information, that is sold by, the garment shop, contact us option, and the ratings. So this option was hidden when the display seller profile option was selected as no. So this was the third thing that this option do. Now let's see what other this do. The other thing that this do is the seller order history. So let's go to the seller account, and from here, from the marketplace dashboard, we can see my account history. When we click on it, so this is the my order history, where the seller can see the customer's name and the date on which the order has been placed. This is when the display seller profile is selected as yes. Now see what happens when we select it as no. Selected as no and then save config. Now just refresh this page, and as you can see, the customer's name is hidden now. So the seller cannot see the customer name who placed this order. He can only see the date, and the customer's name is hidden. So the buyer information is hidden from the view order details. So now let's see view order. In the view order, as you can see, there are no information for the buyer. You cannot see anything about the buyer. So, and in the shipment, same goes for the shipment and the invoice and the packaging slip. You cannot see the buyer's information. So let's see what happens when we turn this as yes. Just refresh the page. Now as you can see, the buyer information tab is visible here. You can see the buyer name, buyer email address, buyer shipping address, and buyer billing address. All these information were firstly hidden because we have selected display seller profile as no. So this is how the display seller profile option works, and this is how it can enable the So now all the buyer's information is visible here, along with the buyer name, shipping address, and billing address, which was previously hidden when we have selected the display seller profile as no. So now let's see what happens to the invoices and packaging slip and the credit memos which we create. So now let's just create an invoice for this product. Currently, the display seller profile is selected as yes. So we'll be able to see the customer details. So we have created the invoice, and let's click on the invoice tab, and here also you can see the buyer information, billing address, shipping address, and all the information regarding the order. So this is what the order will look like when you have selected the. So let's just finish this order for an instance. We have created the invoice and let's just ship it. And just ship it. So as you can see, here's a new option, shipments. Here also you can see the buyer information because display seller profile option is selected as yes. You can see the shipping information and tracking information. You can print the shipment and you can send the tracking information to the customer by an email. Now let's go back to the orders, and it is as processing. And from here you can see download all invoices, download all shipping information. So when this is selected as yes, display seller profile, you can see all the information regarding this. So when you create a credit memo for some order, you can also see the shipping, billing, and customer information. So let's see what happens when we turn this off. Now the display seller profile is selected as no. Now let's just go back to the orders and just open this order. Now in the items ordered, you can see the customer information has been hidden. In the invoices, you can see the customer information is hidden, nothing is visible. In the shipment, you will see all the information as hidden. As you can see here, nothing is visible about the customer. So this is how the seller information can be hidden from the customer and the customer information can be hidden from the seller. Admin has the power to manage this. So this is the new feature that has been added to the Magento 2 marketplace. So thank you for watching this video.